Hello friends, and welcome back to Mountain Patriot Homestead. I am standing here in my kitchen. I've just got some cornbread out of the oven that will turn into dressing in the next few days, but I like to pre-bake it so it has a little time to dry. If you'd like to know what my secret ingredient for my dressing cornbread is, check in at the end of this video and I'll let you know what that is. But this video is not about cooking Thanksgiving dinner or cooking at all. I just happened to be in the kitchen because that is what I was doing when this thought came to me. But I feel that there is a message that someone out there needs to hear today. And it could be a young woman that is hosting her in-laws at her home for the first time, and she's worried that whatever she's going to prepare may not meet with their expectations. It could be a young man that is trying to figure out how he can afford the things for these holidays that are coming up. It could be a grandmother that maybe can't quite physically get together the meal that she's accustomed to putting out for her family each year. She just may not be physically able to do that anymore. It could be a myriad of folks that are just stressing over how they can get through these holidays. And I just wanted to share some of my thoughts about the holidays. First of all, this will be my 58th Thanksgiving and Christmas on this earth. And so I think that gives me enough experience to be able to speak with some authority on what I believe that the holidays are about. First of all, what makes memories? Well, here are my memories from childhood. I remember a mother, my mama, would begin her holiday cooking far in advance of the holidays, because anyone that came through our doors, they were going to get fed whether they were hungry or not, and they were not going to leave without taking something with them. So she made sure that she had goodies that she could put in front of them and make up bags to take with them when they went home. I remember a mama that would just, if she couldn't afford Christmas gifts, there were a lot of homemade Christmas gifts. I've got a stocking that has my name sewn onto it with just some little craft pieces, because she really couldn't afford the fancy stockings that maybe some of the other kids had. So I have my homemade Christmas stocking. My mama would make the best meals, and I guess everybody probably thinks that about their mama or grandma or whoever their authority figure was in their home. But my mama could make the best meal out of a little of nothing. And that was no different at the holidays. Even on the holidays that maybe we didn't have a lot of money, Mama would find a way to make do and make it the most beautiful, memorable time. And that's why I love the holidays so much, is because of the effort my mama put into making sure we were going to have that. Now, was she probably stressed? Probably. But if she was stressed because of the memories that she thought we would have, she needn't be, because that's the memories I have of my mama. The memories I have of my daddy was a man that, even though he would make out like, oh, you know, all of that stuff, he would string lights around the porch. He would climb ladders and get up into the top of big cedar tree and make sure that it was lit up, and made a homemade wooden star that could be seen from the road as people drove by. He was a man that me and him would hike through the woods to go find that perfect Christmas tree. And if he didn't like any of them, he would keep on and keep on until he found what he thought was the perfect Christmas tree. And then we would decorate it. And that's the memories I have of my daddy during the holidays. It was not what was the best Christmas present he ever bought me. No, that's not the memories that I have of my daddy. My little sister, my memories of my little sister are as an infant with a bow stuck on her head. You know, it's those little things. As a parent, my memories are of me and my husband sitting up, you know, even after he would get off work, you know, because usually one of us, if not both, were having to work on Christmas because we were both law enforcement officers, and we would have to find some time together to put together Christmas presents and things like that, get them all put together, and then the boys spend more time playing with the boxes that stuff came in than the actual gifts themselves. So the memories that I have are not of the things that were bought, or, you know, who made the best dressing or potato salad, or, you know, it wasn't any of that. I mean, I cannot tell you one specific meal that just stood out from all the others. I just can't. What I can remember, though, and I can tell that my memories are of the love and time that we spent together. And that's why this holiday season, as the family comes in, you know, my house, if you could see my stove back behind me, it's got flour on it because I've been cooking. You know, my counters are still messy because I'm still cleaning up and putting things together. You know, my storage is just always a mess. No matter how organized I think it is, it's not organized. But you know what? I hope that when the family thinks back of these times that they've spent at home when they come home for the holidays, that it's not of, you know, the mess, that it's of the fun and the family and the love that we share. And I hope that's what each of you look back and remember for these holidays that are coming up. Please don't stress over, you know, having the best, the finest, don't worry about that. Make sure that you have enough love and that you know you're loved. I love y'all, and I hope that you have a wonderful evening. Mountain Patriot Homestead, signing out. And I promised that I would tell you my secret ingredient that I use in my cornbread to just make that cornbread dressing just a little bit more flavorful. It's really simple. It's just poultry seasoning. I put poultry seasoning in the dressing itself, but I also put an extra tablespoon into my cornbread because that just kind of makes that flavor just pop and makes it just that much better. Hope you give it a try.